Holy God. Dang, dawd. What's up, dawd? What's up, dawds? What up, dawds? Alright, we'll hold off on this one. I'll just watch this in the meantime while Gigas pull up.
Think of caffeine as a stimulant that can help us feel more alert or awake, or get us through the workday, if you will. However, caffeine as a performance enhancer for exercise, sports, and athletics is getting more and more attention, with people using energy drinks or pre-workout supplements that contain caffeine with the hopes in that it could maybe improve.
What about Zans, dawd?
Weightlifting capabilities, or even just improve performance in certain sports. So in today's video, we're going to
Neuro enhancer.
about if caffeine can actually improve exercise and athletic performance, how it could possibly do this, and the amount that you would need to take in order to get some of these potential benefits. It's going to be a stimulating one. So,
What the pay is up, Giga? What's up, dawd?
So let's start by answering the first big question. Can caffeine improve exercise
Mr. Zim, where the fuck is the trim?
and athletic performance? Now, there have been countless studies done on this, a handful of which we'll include in the description below, but the overall answer is yes. Caffeine can improve exercise and athletic performance. And it seems that these
Yeah.
benefits of
Fucking course.
caffeine can be applied to a wide range of different exercises. For example, caffeine has been shown to improve exercise capacity at prolonged submaximal exercise, things lasting longer than 90
You think if I cream pied Haley, the kid would be red? The kid would be redhead?
That's like a long
Definitely Strawberry Patch.
run or a long bike ride, but it has also been shown to improve it at the mid-range.
She got that fire crotch,
or
dad.
a little bit higher intensity, something that you might only be able to do for like 20 to 60 minutes. Not only that, it's been also shown to improve at the higher intensities, like that high intensity interval timeline of 1 to 5 minutes. So that you can see caffeine and these improvements can be applied to a wide range of cardiovascular dominant type exercise that requires a lot of output from the heart cardiovascular system.
I mean, it does hit pretty good when you're lifting heavy. Caffeine does add to the workout right before a heavy lift. And then lately, when going on runs, it's been pretty effective.
Not only
Mills
that,
and his girl got a real Strawberry Patch
caffeine
vibe,
has
no
also been shown
lie.
to improve movement velocity during resistance training, so moving weights faster, and also has been shown to improve
Mills and his
reaction.
girl.
So you can see how these
His girl is
characteristics,
redhead?
improvements in those two characteristics could be applied to
She got a Strawberry Patch.
or sports that require explosive movements like throwing or jumping, or maybe even a sport that might require improvement in reaction time, like Maybe you're a martial artist and you need to react to a ninja kick coming towards your head. But how is caffeine doing
Caffeine is just potent, dude. It's just potent on the brain before any type of sports performance.
What is it doing inside of your body that is accounting for these potential performance benefits? Well, we're going to take a look at two main mechanisms. One is how caffeine is a stimulant of the central nervous system, and the central nervous system, or CNS in anatomy, just includes the brain and the spinal cord. And then we'll also look at how caffeine could possibly affect.
Probably, I'm guessing it primes your central nervous system for performance. Swayze been uploading gigas. These had some pretty odd uploads.
Muscle tissue. So let's start with the central nervous system.
There was like an Alex Jones upload that I seen earlier today.
By zooming into what we'd find in your brain. Now, to be fair, this is a very simplistic.
I didn't watch it, but I ain't got time. I didn't have time for all that to go down that rabbit hole today.
Really, I just drew one neuron or one nerve cell, but the reality is you'd find billions of these neurons throughout your brain and nervous system. But we actually only need to take a look at one to understand how caffeine affects athletic performance. So if we take a look at this extension from the neuron, this is called the axon.
The Jones one was wild. You watched it?
I've drawn some branches here, and I've zoomed into one of those branches by drawing it up here. It's called the axon terminal, just the end of the axon. And there are multiple receptors or chemicals that you find throughout your brain and nervous system. We're obviously going to focus on the receptors.
It's not something I wanted to watch while I was eating. I just opened up YouTube and I'm like, dude, I don't think I want to go down this rabbit hole while eating a meal right now. Strawberry patch vibe.
Caffeine. And I've drawn this in as these little green.
Should be the title of the next stream, dude. Strawberry patch vibes. Actually, I'm gonna rename this stream now that we've talked about this. Fuck, dude. That was retarded. Strawberry Patch Vibes is the name of the stream now. I hope you guys like it. I hope it gets you bricked. Strawberry Patch above the post, dude. The best. The greatest.
Which will obviously bind to the adenosine receptor. By the lock and key analogy. You need a very specific shaped key to fit into a very specific shaped lock in order to turn around.
Like I said, it primes you for performance right before
will build up on the
executing.
Of your neurons as the day goes on. And maybe you've heard of something
fires up the neurons, giga.
Called ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate. ATP or adenosine triphosphate is the
This shit also kickstarts it when you take creatine. Hell yeah, David Giga. Swelby, she said she had strawberry patch. I'm beating my meat ferociously while watching Mad Men.
Burn through a lot of energy or ATP throughout the day.
I think I've cranked to every single episode of Mad Men.
Build up on the outside of the neurons and then can start binding to those adenosine receptors. But what does that cause to have happen? Well,
if you don't crank to every episode of Mad Men, you're not a man.
Adenosine binds to the adenosine receptors. It suppresses the activity
AT.
of your neurons, so your neurons fire less frequently, less intensely. And to you, that feels
you
like
can't say ATP without the P.
Feel a little bit more tired or fatigued, less focused, less alert. But we bring caffeine into the picture. You ingest it in some way. It gets into your bloodstream. And we've got this nice little blood vessel coming into the brain.
I crank to caffeine. I crank on caffeine, giga.
It will diffuse from the bloodstream and bind to one of those adenosine receptors. It's close.
You've ever taken a pre-workout before cranking?
To the original adenosine, but to bind, but not close enough.
It's next level, dude. You ever taken a pre-workout before getting drained, dude? That is sports performance right there. Anyone is a hooker if you offer enough money. Facts. Everyone's a hooker regardless. You got to pay for the date. You got to take her ass out to the movies. You're going to drinks. You got to pay for the Uber there and back. It's all a hooker process. Haley. I'm still waiting on Haley and Dirt sex tape to drop. Midnight, dog.
But not quite enough to actually turn the lock. Think of caffeine as doing that.
Haley, how much for that strawberry patch, Giga?
Blocking it. So then adenosine can't actually get into those receptors. So caffeine blocks the effects of adenosine and therefore has these opposing effects. Instead of feeling tired, less alert, more fatigued, you get increased.
Just buy her a 2-scoop fucking ice cream at Baskin Robbins and take her out for some Shake Shack. She's good to go. I had to tune out your command a bit because out of context people would be like, what the fuck? I left the pegging part in though.
Awareness. Increase
Holy tits.
more focused. And you can definitely apply those characteristics.
I want to make love to that Boston Marathon winner.
In certain sports to be more focused and more alert. But it doesn't only just stimulate or increase.
He wants to frolic through the strawberry patches, dog.
Awareness. Caffeine also suppresses your perception of effort, meaning you're exercising at a certain intensity, it will feel a little bit less of an effort, or you'll feel like you're putting less effort in than you would without caffeine. Now, caffeine also suppresses your perception of pain to a certain degree. And so if you also suppress pain to a certain degree, we've all had
Dang, Mills.
We've been exercising or playing sports where it's uncomfortable or maybe even causing a little
That's why your stamina gets a boost when you take caffeine before working out.
So if caffeine can
Dang, Mills.
suppress the pain a little bit,
Pinor.
and therefore increase that level.
Pinor just got iced.
So hopefully that gives you a good baseline understanding.
I could have sworn I just seen Pinor. Someone would try to cancel me for sexualizing you, Haley.
During sports and exercise, as well as helps to diminish that perception of effort and even pain and discomfort. But how does caffeine affect your muscle tissue? Well, there are studies that suggest that
Cancel culture, dad. Swelbe, they're trying to cancel me, Swelbe.
affects intramuscular.
I said the N-word at the BET Awards, Swelbe. My homie Daron invited me to the BET Awards, Swelbe. I don't know, it just slipped out though. Now the whole black community is trying to cancel me, Swelbe. IPOC hates Pinor. Let Pinor come. Yeah, dude, let Pinor come again.
Or the calcium.
Unban him so he can come
This
again.
is significant because calcium plays a huge role on how your muscles contract.
Can I fucking learn, dudes? Can I fucking learn? Come on.
Quickly explain.
Let
this.
me learn, dudes.
If you take a look at this biceps, you can see that it's made up of multiple
Looks like chicken.
muscle cells. And if we zoomed into an individual muscle cell and into the myofibril, we would see that we have these little contractile subunits called sarcomeres. And these sarcomeres are stacked end to end to end lengthwise throughout the muscle. And this is about what the inside of a sarcomere would look like with our little whiteboard drawing here. But this is where we can figure out how calcium works. So taking a look at this picture of the sarcomere, you can see the thick filament.
Holy tits!
Bundle of golf clubs. And each individual golf
How
club
many beers deep are you?
would be a myosin molecule.
I'm sober as a judge, Dad.
Now keep in mind, I will mention some of the
I'm off
names
the
here.
LaCroix,
You actually
Giga.
don't have to memorize all these names to understand.
I'm like
concepts.
2
You
LaCroix
mention
deep.
names for all the anatomy and
I miss when I
physiology
thought
of
Pinor was a fat Asian instead of a nerdy white kid. Now I can't look at homie the same.
myosin molecules or the myosin
Your image of Pinor has been tainted, Mills.
want so badly to bind to the thin filament, which is in green. And it looks like little circular beads slightly twisted. And each little bead or circle would be an actin molecule, another protein. Now, the problem here is that the myosin and the actin can't bind together yet because that blue line that's wrapping around the thin filament or those actin molecules, this is called the troponin tropomyosin complex, or just TTC. It's blocking those binding sites.
TTC, BBC.
Looks like at the microscopic level.
Mills, you seen Pinor?
But when the nerve sends the signal to the muscle to make it contract, what happens is calcium within the muscle cell, and therefore within the sarcomere, will actually be released and binds to the TTC, that blue line, and shifts it slightly out of the way. So
His IG was dropped last stream. Tainted, dude.
And you get this ratcheting effect throughout all those sarcomeres.
Yeah, I think Haley put his IG in the chat.
The muscle and create the contraction. So what does this calcium have to do with caffeine? Well, there are studies.
I want Haley's IG to drop so I can strawberry patch, if you feel me. Patch it up, dude. Patch is O'Houlihan. Let's learn about balancing combustion reactions instead. Shit, Giga.
Released within the muscle cell and therefore within the sarcomere, thereby enhancing the contraction.
Should we chemistry max, dude? Y'all trying to Walter White max?
The muscle. And this could in part explain why they were seeing increases in contraction velocity during resistance training when people were supplementing with caffeine. And you could obviously...
It's like watching Fire Force, Haley. Just learning about fucking combustion. Jeff shouted Pinor out of the... I know, dude. I seen Aaron's comment. Aaron commented, shout out Pinor on the pod. My comments don't show anymore on the pod, by the way. So... Y'all gotta hit him with the James Johnson comments, but you gotta spam Pinor comments in there too. Need something to watch while I get domed out. Giga P. That's that strawberry patch dome. Haley in the strawberry shortcake cosplay. Jeff shouted out Pinor before shouting out Aaron. That's fucked up. I forgot about that. I mean, that would be insane if Jeff just shouted out Epoch. He's like, yeah, shout out to Epoch. That fucking Swelby shadow ban. Jeff is the man. Yeah, dude. I like, that was the only funniest part about the pod, is just randomly hearing Pinor's name mentioned. He's like, yeah, this guy named Pinor said he's gonna pay me $500 if I lose weight. And then that Giga Danny said, shout out Pinor. I damn near lost it, bro. I almost fucking... Like if I drank... If I was in the middle of drinking something, I would have spat it out, dude. That shit was gold. We get a Pinor shout out on the pod before GTA 6. Jeff needs to shout out all of us for real. What if Jeff was like, shout out Haley, that strawberry patch. Jeff is one of the only people, if the only person I ever watch on IG Live. You gotta watch the Jeff IG Lives, dude. There's something else. He'll just invite anyone on there to chat with him for like 2 minutes. He'll like hear them out, what they gotta say. Like, alright, I gotta go. And then he ends the stream. It's fucking... It is just very... These are very predictable behaviors of Jeff. Zamora Enterprises, they brought a prostitute on the pod. That was a prosty? Was she a porn star or a prosty? I'm not sure. What is it? Was she both? Haley needs to get me drained. Pinor getting shouted out on the pod before GTA 6 is crazy work. They really running out of interesting people. She does porn, dog? And she'll suck you off for $1,500? We should get her on the pod, dog. We should get her to motorboat Jeff, dog. That would be hilarious, dog. Oh, holy shit, dog. Jeff shouting out the worst people instead of the real gigas, so you gotta write him a list so he can give the gigas a proper shout out. Yeah, he needs like a Christmas list. Just send him into the pod with a fucking list of gigas to shout out. Just a whole big ass shout out segment. You're like grown-ups now? Dirt Tyler David Scoden. What it do, Zim? Shout out Epoch the Terrorist. Shout out Haley. Shout out Sailboy. Fuck it. Even throw in a fucking Sea Devil shout out. Why not? Just the guy just completely held out on us, but fuck it. Shout out Sea Devil. What it do, Zim Dog? Nah, Jeff need to shout out the Gigas is what I'm saying. Haley got the strawberry patch, dude, and not even one shout out. For real. A Pinor shout out before Haley, dude, is crazy. And before GTA 6. Where Haley strawberry patch love at? Goddamn, Jeff. Sea Devil. Imagine the average viewer just like don't even know the lore. They just completely just skimmed over the incredible lore behind that shout out. It's a very hilarious. It's like a generational shout out. I got a shout out already, so I don't care. But give the other Gigas love too. Never would I thought a Pinor shout out would happen before GTA 6, dude. It's like getting gang banged by a bunch of tens in the fucking Caribbeans. The Sea Devil shout out would go hard. Yeah, dude. You would have random people in the comments just shouting out Sea Devil after that. Where's Chris Hansen? Chris Hansen. Bud Swayze meets Chris Hansen for the first time. That's how he says his name when he first sees him. Bud Swayze, I've been waiting for you. Chris Hansen. The Haley gangbang would go hard. Holy shit, dude. Just Big Che and Jeff just completely annihilating Haley. Just leveling that strawberry patch. What up, boys? Started with Jeff calling Pinor out for not paying $500 even though Fez didn't lose 50 pounds. Damn. If that Giga loses 50 pounds... Haley, you're going to have to sell your body or something. We're going to have to pimp Haley out so Pinor could shoot Huzerson $500. You know I'm right, though. Haley with her gash out. Holy shit. Jefferson Zamoran type beat. Remember, boys, no means yes. That's cooked.
Caffeine can also affect the cardiac muscle tissue within the heart, causing that cardiac muscle to contract.
Pinor got to sell some records.
Delivering blood and oxygen to your skeletal muscles throughout your body. And you can see if you get more blood and oxygen to working skeletal
Pinor, muscles. You got to sell your most precious record. Phil's never been wiring. What the fuck? Stop timing me out. Unban Pinor so he could come again. Damn, dude. He only got 3 comments in, dude. Fuck.
And athletic events. So how much caffeine do you need in order to get some of these benefits? Well, it used to be thought that you needed to take as much as 5 to 6 milligrams of caffeine.
LMAO, Haley, you leaked my Instagram. Holy moly, it's Pinor.
So I weighed in at about 184 pounds this morning. If we converted that to kilograms...
Aaron, thanks for the shout out.
4 kilograms.
You should thank Aaron and Jeff.
With a 6 milligrams of caffeine.
Leave Pinor alone, jeez. You just gotta shout out on the pod, though. Let him be unbanned for at least 2 minutes. Gotta follow the rules, Pinor. Are we banning Pinor? I love this time.
Now, I don't know about you, but that amount of caffeine for me would be a lot, and I'd likely just be bouncing off the walls. Now, luckily, the more recent research has shown that you need much less than that to get some of these performance benefits. Almost half of that.
Jeff should have just also mentioned that he has an 807 credit score. You shout out to Pinor and his 807 credit score. What did I do wrong this time? I've been pretty normal recently. I haven't commented anything cursed yet. Yet. Everyone's taking precautions, Pinor.
167-ish milligrams of caffeine. Now, most of the pre-workout...
They know the curse shit is coming. All I know is Haley needs to be
200
pregnant.
milligrams
I'll
of
sell you
caffeine,
my
which is
OG
pretty good starting
ex-military.
point. But if you're one of those that's very caffeine naive, you don't take a lot of
Haley
caffeine,
needs to be pregnant.
but more
Holy
sensitive to
shit.
it, you could start even lower
She
at like
needs
a
to
1
be.
2 milligram of caffeine per kilogram of body weight. And these
I'm pretty
levels-
sure Leo and Danny instantly forgot about Pinor the second they shouted him out. Oh yeah, for
2 to 30
sure.
milligrams per kilogram of body weight.
No, what? They had no idea. They just dropped some insane lore on the pod without even knowing
Are
it.
relatively safe for most people. But if you continue to push the level,
All ball knowers, every single ball knower in this chat that watched that pod was smiling.
eventually you're just going to get to creating side effects.
Me, I almost damn near lost a lung, Giga. That shit had me fucking dying of laughter.
and even
Jeff wants
potential
his money but
safety
won't
concerns.
lose the weight.
Because caffeine
Bro
does
got a
not
credit,
have what
Max.
we call a dose-response relationship, meaning the more you take,
Some guy named Pinor going to give Jeff $500 if he loses weight. Is that like impossible to believe?
the more performance benefits for exercise and athletics.
No one ever questioned that. They just said shout out Pinor. Fucking retards. Not even anyone in the comments, dude. It's 2025, dude. I think retardation rate has gone up. Fill me in, guys. I don't watch the pod anymore. What actually happened? I mean, it was like the most boring pod still. The only funny part about it was the Pinor shout out. That's it. There was like an Asian chick that sells her gash that motorboated Jeff. That's it. But the Pinor shout out was more legendary than the fucking motorboat. They're all normies. I'm not paying Jeff shit.
We're gonna get to a point.
It's a valuable lesson Jeff would it's a valuable lesson for Jeff. He loses 50 pounds, he gets nothing. Maybe a Wendy's gift card. I thought they would question. Yeah.
Where that peaks out, and then you're just gonna be
They never like sat there. You never stopped and questioned a guy named Pinor giving Jeff $500 for losing 50 pounds, dude. A dude named Pinor. Jeff not doing shit and wanting money from Pinor because of it.
safety concerns. And another thing we need to
I just
mention
bought another $1,000 more of Bitcoin today. Nothing for Jeff.
is timing. When should you
Jeff is more iconic than Pinor, not gonna lie.
Caffeine is rapidly absorbed with about 99% of it making it into the bloodstream within about 45 minutes of ingestion. So you should take it about.
But
30
Jeff will
to
be
60
healthy, and
minutes
that's worth
prior
more
to
than
exercise.
$500. For real. I think you would save him like thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars of medical expenses for losing that weight.
Or whatever sporting. or
It's the
athletic
gift that keeps on giving, Pinor. Mod me so I stop getting timed out.
benefits from. But what if you're like me and you don't like to take caffeine every single day? Maybe you don't drink a lot of coffee or other caffeinated beverages. And personally, I just don't like the idea.
Remember when I was telling y'all about the PLTR stock when it was $5 per share?
And that can happen.
Let's start a poll here. Let's get a poll going, Gigas. Okay, here we go. Should Pinor actually trying to help Jeff and Jeff being a greedy bastard? Scenario-based poll. Scenario-based poll, everybody.
Happen with caffeine. Anyone who's been on caffeine consistently or for an extended period of time and then they've cut it out cold turkey, has likely noticed some of those withdrawal symptoms.
Haley got that lake and Chad is ready to shake. She's got the lake, dude. Pinot actually trying to help Jeff, and Jeff being a greedy bastard. The damage is already done. Being 100 pounds overweight for your whole life is cooked. It is. It is very cooked. He needs to start Boston Marathon run preparing. He needs to start preparing for that Boston Marathon, dude. Did it break the Pinot illusion now that you didn't? Now you know I'm average and white. The Pinot illusion, dude. The Pinot illusion is insane. Pinot ain't paying Jeff shit. Pinot can be the guy in the gangbang who just jerks off in the corner. Jeff gets $500 in savings from future hospital bills. I think more than that, Pinot.
Like taking caffeine every day, it's still extremely hard for me to ignore some of these potential performance benefits. So what do? I tend to selectively pick and choose when I'm going to take about 200 milligrams of caffeine. And they're generally centered around more competitive days. So on my regular training days, I don't usually take any caffeine. But if I know I'm going to run, say, like an obstacle course race on a Saturday, or maybe have a really competitive game of basketball with my friends, I'll take some caffeine 30 to 60 minutes prior to those events. And so for me, I'm taking it at most 1 to 2 times a week. And that's more of just a personal...
I'm taking a honey pack. Fuck it. Where the
me.
fuck is Big Jet?
Avoid any,
I'm taking a honey pack right before a race. You know why? You can't stop a giga on 3 legs. Why the fuck am I not a mod?
Dependence or tolerance to caffeine. But that does not mean...
What do I have to do?
Plenty of people do it. Plenty of people take pre-workout.
I need to come.
Almost every single day. Drink their coffee every single day. And that's okay, and that works for them. You just have to also realize that if you decide to cut back on it or cut it cold turkey, there is some of the risk to...
If you can A, either pay Jeff $500 or B, successfully Riz Haley.
Some of those potential withdrawal symptoms.
Get erected.
A good understanding of how caffeine can help with exercise and athletic performance. And I want to leave you guys with an incredible learning opportunity. And that's by saying thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Brilliant.
Oh, god damn it, I don't want these damn ads. Peter. Peter. Holy shit, dude. I feel like I've earned back your trust. Fuck that. Fuck that. Where's our poll at? Hold on. Peaky Blinders on Netflix. On Netflix. On Netflix. Peaky Blinders on Netflix. On Netflix. On Netflix. Peaky Blinders on Netflix. On Netflix. On Netflix. Step into the club and I feel like going back home so I could watch Peaky Blinders on Netflix. On Netflix. On Netflix. I'm with my girl finna get drained, but I tell her, hold up, wait, I gotta play Peaky Blinders on Netflix. On Netflix. On Netflix. Peaky Blinders on Netflix. Motherfucking Netflix. On Netflix. Holy shit, Giga. It only costs 20 and some crack rock to Riz Haley. There you go. There you go, Pinot. That's it. That's the key. Giving you the keys, dude. The keys to successful Riz. Haley has that wop in the strawberry patch. B. Haley knows I'm not ugly and I'll buy her a house with my 806 credit score. Only a dime of crack away from your gack. Pino, I feel like you should be more realistic. Play League of Legends or something. David, I can't afford a house yet. You can't afford Haley. Working on that, though, maybe by 36. Washington is expensive as fuck. Haley says, shut the fuck up. Hey, Haley can't afford Netflix. She can't watch Peaky Blinders. Haley can't afford confidence. Call Amanda or Simone and ask if you can eat their ass. Simone, can I eat your asshole? Do you mind? Haley's got a BBL? Holy shit, dude. That would be insane. Peaky Blinders. How many times have you seen Peaky Blinders, Haley? What's the deal? What's the fucking deal? How many times have you gigas cranked today? Let's be honest here. I need to know how many times everyone's cranked. I think one of my favorite streams was when Tyler fought those Koreans. Holy shit. He fought the Koreans and then he asked if he could eat their ass. I just ate panda, but I'm still hungry, so I can't. So can I eat your ass? I just ate panda, but I'm still hungry, so can I eat your ass? One crank in, one. Okay, we got one. I'm guessing Pinor is like 8 cranks in, but that's just my guess. For real, Zimmerman, that shit was wild. Pinor, if you figure out if Haley's hot, I'll mod you. I think you found her Facebook, dude. Pinor's cracked the Haley, the strawberry patch code. He knows what's going on. What the fuck, dude? There's Air Jordan 1 low Chicago's? What the fuck? Those are kind of fire, Giga. What the hell? Hold on, Giga. That's a fair mission.
First time ever, this shoe is finally retro. This is the brand new 2025 Air Jordan 1 Low OG Chicago.
That goes fucking hard, low top. I only cranked this morning before I ran. Holy shit. All my gigas in the chat are running now. That's insane. I know there's 2 runners for sure, Tyler and Haley. Haley's like hardcore mode. She's like prestiged in running. She wants my cheese. Video chat Haley with a hard cock. Pinor ask Haley, can I call you? Damn. Haley about to get phone calls at 3 in the morning. Imagine Jeff wearing those to the club. Lows are okay till they get beat. Boys, hold on. Before we even mention about the club and Jeff wearing these, peep the New Balances on Jeff in this photo, dude. Jeff is wearing the shoes that we gave him. Isn't that P, boys? He's got the newbies on in this bitch. There's a Haley comment right here. But and I told him these go good with everything. He picked some like, weird ass fucking lime green shoe in the video, which I haven't released yet. It's still in my fucking phone. It's in my cloud. I started running too. Oh shit, Pinor and Phil Benter on the run train too. Yeah, doubt I be hitting that shit. No cap. Haley could kick a zebra to death. Run every day now. Every day? Fuck, dude. If my calves and if my calves would allow it. Let's all call her Pinor. What's good, dude? I'm gonna follow the huzz you follow. I'm following all his huzz. He got mad drip for real. Zapato Zamora anchor's been up for Austin Egg. Good Pinot Chill Jet. Honestly, Jeff looks like he would be on To Catch a Predator. Oh, Chris Hansen. It's really nice to meet you, Giga. Chris Hansen, you think you could Apple Pay me 15 for some panda? What's in the fridge, Chris Hansen? Do you have 2 liters? Haley, you getting called out. Giga cocks out for Haley. I'm just glad Jeff is wearing the fucking kicks that we hooked him up with. Seems like he likes them, and they go good with everything, which is P. All right, back to this fucking bullshit. I'm gonna sneak into Swoby's lore by knocking down his Insta roster. Taking all my huzz to Arcadia for some Celsius Max. Jeff got that tan and slick back biker hair. Looks so P. He looks like a Harley Davidson fucking bike gang member. He would bring Panda to the Sting house. So, Jeff, why did you bring a 2 entree plate to this meetup? You were supposed to meet up with a 14-year-old, and you're bringing a 2 entree plate from Panda Express. Can you explain that really quick, Jefferson Zamora? Big Jet thinks LA girls want to fuck a guy from Rancho Cucamonga. Rancho Cucamonga. Haley, do you like 824? Yes, we got the Chicago colorway and a true Air Jordan 1 low. Pinor's trying to riz, dude. People weren't really hot on the Air You're a pussy if you're not bald by 19. Facts, Haley. You need my energy gel, dude. Back to my point. The Chicago colorway is a relatively new thing for the Air Jordan 1. Haley is into Cigar Guy, I can tell. I like most of those movies. Haley Cigar Guy maxing. Dude, those are P as fuck. Man, shout out Cigar Guy.
I didn't realize that. It's not something that I was really thinking about, but when I read it, I was like, wow, is that really true? Apparently it is. Now, as many of you probably know, the original colorway of the Air Jordan 1 low to drop was the natural gray.
You can't really hate on Jordan 1 lows, dude. I mean, like, mids, you can shit on mids, alright? They're fucking mids. Like, if you don't give a fuck, you know, you just need something to just go to the gym with, who gives a shit, dude? Wear mids. But if you're gonna go see some huzz, dude, if you're gonna go get sucked in a fucking blowjob tent, dude, you're either going with highs or lows. Man, shout out Cigar Guy. Have you seen Friendship yet? I just watched it. Lows are what chicks wear. It's more common among chicks. But now everyone and their mom is rocking lows because of dunks. Not even dunk SBs. Fucking dunks. Because of that, gigas want to wear Jordan 1 lows. Jordan 1 lows are for hipsters in New York. I did not even know that. That's crazy. Can we confirm this, New York gigas? High tops or nothing? I honestly don't mind this one, though. Like, these make all the fucking... These shits make all the goddamn Jordan 1 lows look sick, dude. I'm hitting my peak right now, Giga. I'm peaking right now, Giga. Every night I fucking peak, dog. I'm peaking every night, dog. Holy shit, dude. I've gotten sucked in mids, but I have ungodly Riz P. Lows are for New York losers, and mids are gay. Tim Robinson is in that, right? But all that kind of changed in 2018. This guy is using black magic on your brain, Swoby. I just fuck with the colorway, dude.
Maybe because it was easier to
Look at that.
because
Oh my goodness, bro. That's crispy.
popularity. People started to prefer the
Chain boots coming back. We need chain boot lows. How about that, dude? Pulling all kinds of pussy in chain boot lows. Guys, I don't know anything about shoes. Get high tops if you want lows. Get New Balance. I like the 550s for New Balance. Haley has definitely topped off some dark skins in mids before. Haley has definitely topped off some dark skins in mids before. Haley asked us if Champion was cool.
low is still probably the most popular version of the Air Jordan.
Same style as humor as your show. Yeah, these are sick as fuck, bro. I think these are... I don't mind the black and white lows like this, and then these. I think there was cement ones too I've seen before that were sick, but if you're gonna go cement route, you gotta get like the 3s or some shit. But these are fucking P.
Lows, but it makes sense why Jordan Brand is releasing colorways like this on the low top silhouette.
Haley, rate my Riz. I'll watch it, Pinor. I wore New Balance in high school and got made fun of for it. Bitches. The wrong era, Pinor, but you were ahead of your time. That makes me old. Pinor, if you suggest anything else, you're getting timed out. Fuck, I missed some of the stem. The Barclays are fire. Barkley! Pinor, you nerd. Paul Rudd is awesome. Can't believe Pinor got a shout out by the molester. The only funniest part about the pod was the Pinor shout out. I almost lost my shit, dude. Big taste since you're just coming in here. We got a Pinor shout out before GTA 6. Phil, why are you abusing your mod privileges? Swolby, please step in. Haley's so old, she'd bring lubricant to a first date. Haley's bringing flavored Astroglide, Giga. How old is everyone? I'm 32. That Asian chick was all over Fez. That was definitely the most action he's gotten from a hot girl. He was getting it like he was an LA Valley, like he was an LA Valley College record holder. God damn, you're old. The Asian chick was nasty. Can find legit the broads on Backpage for 120. You could find a bitch like that on Fig for $100. Jeff, was that Asian chick's footrest? I don't know why he did that, dude. He should have not done that. He could have just like went to the kitchen to get some soda. Remember that Bud Swayze shout out they made years ago? That was pretty funny too. A Bud Swayze shout out in the pod. Pinor, thin ice. Haley, you're like 2 years younger than me. I thought Haley was like 28, 29. Jeff got more action at South LA birthday party when he was 14. Dude, that was Jeff's South LA birthday party. There was a South LA birthday. He got motorboated. That shit was funny. That's 1 minute for you, Pinor. Pinor got iced for a minute. How much? Like, get the fuck out. Phil is the man. Fuck you, Pinor, says Phil. Pinor, please. I get a shout out on the pod, and this is how you treat me? He laid there with no problem with it after he got his face rubbed in. Those Asian dumplings, dude, was sold and would do anything for at that point. She used her succubus demon powers on innocent angelic Jeff. I'd time out Haley as well if she wasn't almost 30. That evil Asian woman used her succubus powers on Jeff. Haley, teach me the pentatonic scale. I'll teach you Dictatonic. Doobie. David acting like he knows the IE LA lore like he's actually outside. A lot of people migrate to South LA or LBC from the IE. She should hire him as her dick analyst on OF and personal assistant. Imagine being a dick analyst at a South LA birthday party. Holy fuck. Oh, Big Jet, boo-hoo, did I hurt your feelings? Cry about it? Haley is hot. She sends me selfies. It's crazy, dude. No, she doesn't, Pinor. You deserve a timeout for saying that. I didn't time you, Pinor. You were on thin ice and shit happens, bud. Phil, I thought we were friends.
Obviously, the color of red and also just the entire colorway of the shoe is much closer to the 2015 Chicago's than it would be to the 2020 or 2022 Lost and Founds. I think these are 2022, right? Yeah, 2022. My years are getting...
She's going to put Jeff in the cuck chair, dude?
Relatively thick, not as thick as the 2015s.
Oh my god, bro. That would be fucking terrifying. A BBC just obliterating that Asian gash and then just Jeff in a cuck corner. And then Leo on another one, jacking off. Haley sent me pics of her Jespresso. Leo's just like sweating profusely. Jeff's sweating too, but he's just watching. He's not even cranking. He's like drooling. He like interrupts them mid fuck to ask them for $15. It's like, I'm bored. I need to go to 7-Eleven now. Who cares about this stupid shoe? Haley got a big ass and fire crotch. Haley has a big ass and a fire crotch. Leo's going to be looking at the dud. Those are P, too. The shattered backboards, the orange and black. I could wear those with a Bengals jersey. D-Real gave Jeff BBC and wrecked him for food stamps, Giga. Leo's going to be looking at the dude. Can you get on top of her and, like, spread your ass cheeks, dude? Oh, yeah, dude, that's the perfect angle, dude. Oh, dude, she likes it, dude. She wants it, dude. Keep going, dude. Let's crowdfund some pussy for Zimmerman. Hold on, boys. I got to get a LaCroix. I got a LaCroix Max. Let's all wear fat pants and Jordan 1s. Lows, dude.
Moving inside the shoe, you've got the standard black sock liner. You've got a white insole, which comes with this nice, relatively thick foam. It also has the Nike Air branding printed on the heel in red. According to the back of it, it is a Dream Cell insole, which is a plus. But getting into sizing and fit, this Air Jordan 1 Low OG Chicago fits just like a lot of the other Air Jordan 1 Low OGs, which is a tad different than other Air Jordan 1 Lows. Now, of course, this is a size up from what I usually wear. It's a size 9.5. I usually wear a size 9. So it did feel big, and I did have a lot of space behind my heel, but it didn't feel overly narrow or overly large.
Want to get paid, dude? Want to get paid, dude? Big Jet clowning on his own damn self once more. You ain't no leader, Jet. You could get an Asian off Fig and convince Jeff it's the same Asian. He would believe it. He's so racist. Low key. Ask Jeff about black chicks. You'll hear the most fucked up answers imaginable. Go sniff some Fent and make it easier on all of us. Big Jet, Jeff, Nicole Doshi, and Swobie Supreme Fanny Pack. Oh my gosh, dude. Jeff with this thing on, with that Asian Nicole chick, Supreme woven. Holy shit, dude. I'm getting King Croc flashbacks of my old fanny pack. R.I.P. my fanny pack, dude. This would have been very helpful in my runs as of recent. I could have stored all my energy gels and fucking towels in here. Those shoes have like no... Yeah, Haley, you're pretty much cooked. Like, it's just casual shoe wear. as someone that like probably stands or moves most of the day, it's not gonna do your feet any favors. That's why you go New Balance, dude. What does Jeff say about black chicks? You ask him yourself. You'll see. Oh my god, I think of porn every time I see those fanny packs thanks to Croc. I think of two things. I think of Christmas and I think of pornos. Two very, very opposite things you should think of. But for some reason, I think of Christmas and porn when I fucking look at this fanny pack. That fanny pack would have been so pee for the marathon, even with the Crocs cum splattered all over it. For real, dude. I would have been invincible as far as stamina goes with this fucking fanny pack on, dude. Imagine referring to yourself as Big Jet. David, good. They took the easy way out instead of raising you. Jet, I feel sorry for you. Wonder if anyone even jacked it to that porn. I know I did. Twice. David, thanks for giving my channel traffic. Christmas Croc. Haley's cool. She has cool taste in movies and games. Pinor is. Haley is wet, dad. She's dripping, dad. There's a puddle in her office chair, dad. Damn, dude. Big Jet and David is a battle I've never seen coming. A clash I didn't think would be possible. Geez, David is obsessed with me. And Kazumi's plasma pH balance DNA. Oh my gosh, bro. What the fuck? You're right. Tyler might have rage quit again. Pinor got iced. David and Jet are clashing in the fucking chat. For some reason, I'm thinking about Christmas and pornos and pH balances because I'm looking at this shit now. Let Pinor come again. Yeah, facts. That fucking fanny pack, dude. Holy shit. He fucking had it on while he was pounding Kazumi. Nah, I can't even say pounding. He was just like, let's just call it how it is. He's getting drained by Kazumi. The class group chat is active right now. What's going on, dude? What are these gigas talking about at 10:30 on a fucking Saturday? It feels like a Sunday for some reason. What's your pH balance? It's Haley. Censorship is gay. I'm jerking to Krokazumi right now with the one pulled up on the second monitor. Damn, Epoch, that is some real terroristic shit. That is some goon terrorism. David thinks this chat actually has significance. Your sense of importance is off, bud. Touch grass, for real. He was caressing her. He was caressing her bean in the worst way possible. It looked like he was falling over her versus having actual. Oh, bro. It looked like he was using like those hyperextension machines at the gym, and like she was the machine. I'm not answering that, Jet. Just go back to your low rent life, browsing the bars in the IE. Lower maxing Epoch. For real. That gig a lower maxing, dude. Lower maxing while cranking is insane. Only thing David does right in life is scare the huzz. Let Pinor come again, dude. You'd have more fun with a half-eaten banana stuck onto a black fridge. At least you could feel the banana before it gets soft. Jet just yaps like a little dog. The 110 cut. I definitely know all these streets. Figueroa Street, but like south. All going all the way down. That's not the real Figueroa though. It's Figueroa Street. There's two different ones. Jet yaps like a little dog. He looked like one of those Vietnam soldiers collapsing themselves over dead bodies to play dead so the Viet Cong wouldn't kill them. He looks like he was ODing on Fent in the middle of sex. David, we're in a chat. You shit for brains. What else am I supposed to do? Turn your phone off or close your eyes if you don't like it. South LA birthday party on South Figueroa Street, duds. Jet, you sound weird. Stop fighting. Boys, it's time to crank, okay? What the fuck, dude? What kind of fucking spawn was that? Holy shit, bro. Bro just spawn jumped. Holy shit, bro. Fucking Vato just spawn jumped into the map. This is the part where Haley says stop fighting and whip them out. Stop fighting and start comparing cock sizes. Big taste B-Day party. Big Taste's birthday bash palooza. Boys, anyone here cook with G instead of oil butter? It's so fire. Ghee? This is the part where me and Jet gangbang Haley. David, bring the ratchet Asians for the boys. Ninja hippies. That was a ninja vato, dude. Hidden Foo Village. Ernesto from Hidden Foo Village. I bet you there's homeless gigas that go into this fucking hole at night, dude. It's like a fucking drug dealer that just pops out of that hole. Just meet me under this bridge. There's a hole there. I'll sell you some shit. Dad! Dad! This is by Dodger Stadium, duds. This isn't South LA. This is by downtown now. Yeah, this is for show by Dodger Stadium. I don't remember this bridge in GTA. I want a refund. They got a tent in there, Dad. At some point, he's gonna ride by the blowjob tent. This bridge is in GTA. Yeah, like if I'm taking the 5 and I'm going back home, the 5 turns into this. This is like this becomes the 5 becomes the 110. Or if you're coming back from Dodger Stadium, you're gonna be on this fucking freeway. Responding to you in this chat is the closest you've been to talking to females since your senior year in high school. Bet you beat off to these chat logs frequently. Your shoes would be cooked after walking there. Yeah, it's like wet, it's dry, there's a lot of leaves, it's dirt. It's just not optimal for any kind of walking. Bike, though, it's a different story. Speaking of bike, dude, my fucking step-grandpa hooked it up with a bike. Would not be a bad idea to, like, get on some triathlon shit. I have 2,000 plus hours in GTA and I can't tell if that bridge is in the game. I mean, shit, someone's got good eyes in here. Who said it? Yeah, Big Taste. Big Taste got some good eyes. No matter how lit LA is, Trump is still the dictator. It's sad to be a patriot drowning yourself in overpriced booze. Yeah, dude. Papa Chang, giga. He donated a motherfucking bike, bro. It's like one of these, but less fancier. I went for a night ride last night. It's lit, low rent ass. Hey, Big Jet, don't you sell CB to ex-convicts? I'm just mild autist. I'm in mid-stroke, dude. Who else in mid-stroke right now? Bro is just cruising through fucking... These are the hipster parts of LA. Like, what used to be the hood, and now it's like hipster. Yeah, this is by Silver Lake. This is like going towards Dodger Stadium. Vin Scully Avenue. If you take that up, you're going up to Dodger Stadium. Fan meet up and do a triathlon. This road right here where he's going to, I think it takes you into the LAFD Fire Academy, one of them. It's like a LAFD training center where they do the fucking CPAT practices. Which, CPAT is the firefighter test. The firefighter physical test. It's like an obstacle course. But they offer practice courses in that training center. I remember that road specifically because of that. You should... So basically, mirror park in GTA. Pretty much, Haley. Fan meetup and do it. Fan meetup and triathlon, duds. Someone bring a JBL speaker and we get this bitch cracking. You should live stream on the Chang bike and pretend to do Uber Eats. Just rock up at houses with a bag and get out of... That is insane. Wouldn't be a bad idea though. Like just rip a ride through town and then just have the speaker and just fucking ride. Fan meetup at David's house. Stop icing me. Let me come. Stop icing me. Let me come. Big Jet all alone out here for real. I'm hard as fucking blue balled. Not like Haley, we all meeting up with her. Fent meetup. Stop sexually harassing Haley, dude. Leave her strawberry patch alone, dude. Pino, I can't lie. I want to see you get with Haley. David wants to see Pinor win, dude. He wants to see the Riz. Big Jet alone waiting for some head from Mrs. Zimmerman. Holy fuck. That was indeed the 110 cut, dude. Dirt and Tony been slacking for real. Where are those YNs? That is not where I imagined he would. I thought he was going to go down towards like South LA. I've never seen footage of this part though. Someone biking along the this part of the 110 freeway. I thought I never even knew there was a path here. I always see this, but I'm always locked in on trying to get to like a certain, like, this lane in the middle is where I want to be at. You're like, everyone's coming out from like where the gate is, and you got to merge towards like the middle. Because if you stay on this lane on the fucking where the gate is, it just takes you to downtown LA. Then you get cucked. And you got to fucking find your way back, and everything's one-way street. So you gotta merge, and then everyone's trying to fucking merge at the same time. I do not have time to like look at this. I didn't think there'd be a path here. Big Taste, free that Giga for real. Into fucking the dead jet. Dirt got locked up Tyler from parking fines. Holy shit. Where is Dirt, Dad? That probably did happen. Be nice to Haley, you guys. Tyler, he's getting graped, but he's happy. He's getting graped, but he's happy. You know, it's all good. I forgive you, Free Dirt. Pinor is actually a Riz master for showing Haley what he looks like. I hope they don't hurt you, Hales. Haley forgives. Uber Eats bike delivery. Damn, dude. As soon as we talk about it, dude, it just pops up on the feed. Uber Eats bike delivery fixed gear NYC. I'm not going to throw a punch for Saltane, dude. This Asian huz just delivering shit on her bike. Pinor only showed tip of cock, but my God, it's nice. Big Taste said, it's glorious, dude. It's wonderful, dude. It's beautiful, dude. It does. It's getting bad, dude. How many does she do? Damn. She does like... Holy shit. She does like 10 orders. Salt Giga going MIA since that Rolex scandal. He's been just... He's been trying to residual max with this fucking voice acting gigs. I've been noticing YouTube reading my mind with specific memories of connotations of the person in the video. Holy shit. They're onto you, dude. Dude, what's up with all these Jews? Holy shit. Some real this is a real Jew-Max spot right here. I mean, like, that's New York though, man. New York different.
Yeah. Is that your bike here?
There's fucking Jews everywhere in New York.
Okay. So you ride fixed?
She Naruto runs to every house. That's fucking funny. Rolex scandals. Wow, what a businessman. Just a tip. Those Jews freaking me the fuck out. Yeah, bro. It like completely stopped my train of thought, dude. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on with all these Jews, dude? What is this Jew? What is this Jewery? What in the Jew is going on? Gonna get some head from Mrs. Zimmerman and honor my boy Trayvon Martin. Anything to avoid a 9 to 5. Guess who has an appointment to tour a new apartment, Dad? Big Jew is here. Latinx, don't burn it down, bro. It's by the Grove. Haley, where are you from? Don't commit arson, Dad. It's a Jewplex. Holy shit, more Jews. Holy cow, bro. I'm in I'm in Jewception right now. Big Jew pockets, Boston. Haley, is this what the East Coast is like? Just Jews and fucking Asian door dashers? Holy shit, bro. The sign to the door for these gigas houses is like in Hebrew. I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified right now, bro. What is happening? This is drop off order number 1, bro. Oh hell yeah. They're having a party. Them Jews turning up, giga.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pick up. Someone's ringing the bell, giga. That hallway is fucked, bro. Have they not heard of maintenance? Oh, well, shit. We all know why. Also, if you talk to the Leo, the lion, tell him I'm down to film some content and maybe even more trans. I'm down to film more content, even more trans. That is. I mean, you just pitch it to him like that, bro. Spot on. You're gonna make content with him. I want to make more content, even more trans. Not done. This is too much. Kosher ab mukbang. There's an entire section of New York completely inhabited by Jews. That is fucking scary, Haley. That is fucking terrifying. Jet, really related to Aaron. Shout out Big Jet for real. It's just a community of Aarons, dude. Just 100,000 fucking Aaron the Jews in one community. Probably even more. Haley, are you Jewish? A Jewish redhead. It would be a crazy plot twist. I'm down to hit some OF. If New York was full of buff DoorDash Asian dudes, Jeff would be campaigning a GoFundMe to move there. Bro, he would pack his bags and be gone. Any government assistance he could find to live there, he would find it immediately. No, Pinor, it's real. I'm not joking. Haley, you're Jewish. Oh, okay, she's not Jewish, but she is a strawberry patch. I think I'd shit my pants if there was a bunch of Jews, bro. Like, I would feel like I'm in a dream. Like, I'm like dreaming this. I'm on an edible, shrooms kicking in, the rat shrooms. Like Gojo just hit the fucking domain expansion, and I just happened to get caught in the area. Like, am I in a domain expansion, dude? What is going on? New York isn't a real place, dude. They think LA is not a real place, dude. This is more insane. There's levels to the insanity here. Dude, I could be mistaken by a Nazi for one. I still can't believe Persona 2, the final boss is Hitler, dude. I low-key want to play Persona 2. Just so we can give Hitler the hands. When the lady asked Jeff how he likes it, he said regular. A regular blowjob, Giga. How do you like it? Regular. He was just ordering like he orders at Panda, dude. It's a regular orange chicken. A regular Diet Coke. Oh, not diet, bro. A regular ass Coke. Jeff liked to suck American Fox style, dude. Jeff is so innocent. He could have asked for the sloppiest blowjob, but he missed the chance. It's like, what size soda do you want? And, you know, he's like, mentally, he's still at Carl's Jr. Regular. We need to get through all personas before 2K26. She sounded so dumb. I don't know. I mean, by the time we finish Persona 3, it might be like November, December. It might not. It might be a little too late. We could get to Persona 2. I'm in the middle of playing 3, but I'm not going to stream that much. He likes it though. Diet Coke is designed to smoke diabetics because they are self-aware about sugar. Trump doesn't like that.
Thank you.
Dude, we tried to get Jeff on Diet Coke. He just wasn't fucking with it. His craving for sugar is so high that like not even a Diet Coke could like trick his brain. Ran up box. He was ready to risk it all, that's for sure. True Jet wouldn't be surprised if she cuts a deal with Danny to do it and Jeff ends up like Croc. I never seen Jeff bricked up like that, dude. It was kind of like, sure, succubus powers were really just injecting her fangs into Jeff. Jeff needs to take his health seriously. He's 48. He eats like he's 12. What the fuck? I bet she had that soy sauce, dude. Yeah, she got that. She got that Kung Pao puss, dude. Jeff has a coke problem. About to watch Gundam Giga. Is that the new one? Is that the new one that's on fucking Prime or some shit? I was watching Water Magician. That shit was pee. I'm caught up with Clevitas. That shit is underrated and just an absolute banger for show. It reminds me of Berserk. Haley, can I take you to the Modern Art Museum? Yellow Shower Magician. She's got that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip, dude. She likes it, though. She's got that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip, dude. She likes it, dude. God damn, bro. This place is fucking bougie as hell. This is some yuppie shit right here. The yuppie building. Leo and Danny exploit impressionable men for content. Low vibration type shit. Not even that, bro. Jeff is not the person you should be like trying to make pornos. It's just kind of evil. They're getting their karma jet. Their lives are awful, especially Leo. Leo and Danny turned high school bullying into a career. Yeah, it's like on a different level, dude. It's just they're going straight to hell. If they're already probably like down below in the fifth circle of Dante's Inferno, but they do that Jeff shit, bro. They're going even lower. Like they're gonna get a strap on by Adolf himself. That's the fate that awaits them. Jacking off to Jeff isn't pee, dude. Yeah. And if you're doing that, you're definitely going to hell instantly. Just beating one off, the Jeff in a Santa hat and a fanny pack. Cursed. Because they'd submit and start glazing whenever a man of any sort of status walks in. Danny's whole identity is his YouTube view count. It's very destructive. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is some low vibrational behavior. What is this?
We've all seen Oscar-winning performances, but most of us
Beginner versus Oscar-winning actor.
What makes the acting so good. So today, we're actually gonna watch a beginner, intermediate, pro, and then finally an Oscar-winning actor take on the exact same scene. And I'm gonna break down
Take an acting class, dawg.
the differences in the performances so we can start to understand exactly what makes acting good or bad. I'm Tristan Spock.
Read The Secret and then take an acting class, dawg. Start auditioning for films, dawg.
Professional actor who
They
uses
borderline glaze
the
those
first
meth
one from
junkies.
some of the favorite shows. And I've also
Imagine
watched other actors
glazing a meth junkie, Giga. It's fucking sad. It was pretty gay. They asked that homeless dude to get naked. That is even more depressing.
is described
The only high vibrational knowledge they have are double-ended prostate dildos.
confidence. He's just a frightened, angry man
Used Swayze double-ended dildos
lashing out.
that they bought on eBay.
Believed in him. Let's start with our complete.
Let's watch something more interesting. Haley, what the fuck?
Classes under his belt.
Don't tell
You
me.
suggested this.
I made a disgusting spectacle of myself, right?
I was enjoying that bicycle ride. All right, I felt like I was locked in. I was there.
Say,
I feel like I was there with the Jews.
enunciating everything because I am acting instead of it feeling raw and almost stream of consciousness.
You're not worth the trouble it'll take to
Take me back to Jewtown, dude.
to blow you up.
Danny likes his women and sex toys that way. Used and abused, Giga. Let's watch Peaky Blinders, dawg.
Playing it in the moment, which will always make it feel fake. So you're a lot better off leaning into what you're actually feeling.
I was
in the
saying
moment
that
so
about the
it
DoorDash
feels
vid.
real. Now, remember, we are going to watch all the way up to.
I need to be in a Jewish environment, Haley.
But now,
Just take me back to the Jewish vibes.
approaches this. Austin.
You really are a wonderful talker.
Them theater class kids are fucking gay, dude. Like, most of them can't act for dick. They're just, like, over the top, really fucking fruity. The way they fucking express themselves and shit.
Right? Is that the
They, like, over block when they're acting.
Not crazy, and you do love me. That's the point.
They teach blocking. They emphasize blocking, but they, like, really fucking take that shit, like, to heart. And whenever they move in theater, it's just overly exaggerated. It's like, god damn, Giga.
Back and forth, almost like
You
he's
absolute fucking noob. True taste, he always flaunting it like he actually means something in society. Any person with some senses sees through that shit slowly dwindling for them, though it's all catching up. He's always flaunting it like it actually means something in society. Any person with sense sees through that shit slowly dwindling for them.
There was no screen in the scene before this.
Facts, Giga.
how much you love me?
Oh no, don't worry.
I mean, it's all a facade, you know?
You're not worth the trouble it takes to hate you. You're not worth the powder it takes to blow you up. You are an empty.
It's like a dopamine hit, dude. You just get desensitized a little over time, you know, it doesn't really work anymore. It doesn't do shit. Like, oh, wow, fuck you. I don't even know how Lion Boy sustains himself, though, just writing off whatever views Danny able to generate for now.
Planning is starting to
Lion Boy!
It's very much so telegraphing what he's feeling.
Jed, it's not good, bro. Leo just stays at home drinking all day till Danny tells him, let's do an hour of work and call it a movie.
Knows how upset I am so that everyone in the back can understand what you're doing, and then they'll bring it down slightly. and film
This
it.
video is titled Beginner versus Oscar-winning Actor. Same scene.
It's all my students. Nina played a major
Yeah, telegraphing.
role in a TV show that airs in her local country of Croatia. So let's see how she delivered a gender swap.
The less you telegraph in acting, the better actor you are.
Really wrong.
Why am I wrong?
Because that woman is a saint
Alright, she's completely fucking insane. You know what the definition of insanity is?
What is it, Francesca?
The inability to relate to another human being. The inability to love.
See, this is already a major difference between her take and Austin's take.
That was levels to the first two. Like, she's not bad, but still, there's still, like, she needs a couple more years under her belt to, like, really lock it down.
Reactions than line deliveries.
Theater acting is supposed to be over the top so that the people in the back can see her facial expressions.
You care more about the other person
Right, but it's just so fucking fruity.
than you do yourself.
Now I'm crazy.
I want to watch The Smashing Machine so bad right now.
No.
Is
No.
that the point?
No, that's not the point. You're not crazy.
Like, theater in school is really gay, but when you go to, like, a theater in, like a professional one, out in, like, with tickets, like, on some Shen Yun shit, you're like, God damn, Giga. You're just, like, getting mentally fucking, you're getting a mental blowjob. I want to watch The Smashing Machine so bad right now. Honestly, though, I went to, like, a play. I went to a Shakespeare play for my theater class back in, like, my senior year. I got jacked off at the fucking Disney amphitheater in the middle of the fucking play, dude. I mean, I was like, you know what? This is some good ass fucking theater, but, like, getting jacked off by this hot fucking Native American chick next to me while the teacher is, like, a level right below us is even better than this fuck ass play.
Like, I loathe this side of you. Look, you're just.
I was locked in too, bro. I was, like, really locked in, like, locking in on this fucking Shakespeare play, dude. The fucking Hamlet. And she just puts her pants, she puts her hands on my fucking pants, bro. And then she starts rubbing on my cock. And then I, like, you know, like, when it's on, you just, like, look at the person. And then, like, she just puts her jacket over us. And I knew, Giga. I was like, all right, well, shit. She reaches for the zipper. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I got this. Whipped that shit out, bro. Started cranking me. I'm just watching just top tier fucking Hamlet in the middle of the Disney amphitheater, dude. I'm like, dude, this is a fucking legendary.
Made me laugh at a party once, and if you come any closer,
You can actively.
I was like looking around too, like just making sure like no one knows I'm getting cranked. And once like fucking came, I just sat there with a fucking clamshell for like 20 minutes. Like, should I go to the bathroom? Would it be obvious? Like, is it dark enough for, like, you know, will I smell like cum? Should I wait? Should I wait for, like, intermission? Should I wait for, like, act 2? This wasn't even during act 2, Giga, or 3. This was, like, the first 35 minutes of act 1, Giga. I'm there. I'm there fully just drained. I got cranked off and was sitting there with a clamshell, Giga. Happy endings at the Shen Yun. It's like, bro, and I like went to the bathroom. I cleaned up, dude. It was like it's like I went to El Pescador, dude, and I just like spilled a bunch of fucking oysters on my fucking pants. Stop the show. Who the fuck smells like cum right now? I always wait until act 2.
Trying so hard to fight it. She was trying so hard.
And the reason why I didn't go during intermission before act 2, like I went maybe like 15, 20 minutes after. I'm just sitting there in the clamshell. I'm like, okay, if I go now, it's going to be very obvious. And there's going to be people trying to go to the bathroom, and it's gonna be gay. It's gonna be fucked if I'm just waiting in line to go use a toilet to clean myself to clean my cum. So I gotta go like when no one's at the bathroom right now, like a little before everyone just starts getting up to go piss and use the bathroom. You let her brew in it, dude. Cracking huzz at the Shen Yun. When will Jeff sue for the SA? For real, dude. Watch Shen Yun, then ate her dim sum. This is literally the episode Broadway Bro Down by South Park.
Steal her face so that she doesn't let the emotion drip out of her like real people do.
You should do that, Cywar. That would be hilarious.
Fuck you, April. Fuck you and your hateful, snotty little...
He just comes out the closet, dude, and just sues him.
Are you gonna hit me? To show me how much you love me?
Oh, don't worry.
I did not hit her.
You're not worth the trouble it would take to...
I did not hit her.
power it would take to blow you fucking up!
She's actually losing control of herself. Very scary. She plays scary very good.
You're dirty,
She's pretty good with the angry.
dirty fucking shell of a woman.
She's having like a Mad Men type of breakdown, dude.
The other
She for sure watched Peaky Blinders.
We didn't really see any of it in their body. You even see some of her veins.
Just another day of huzz hunting.
She's actually putting her body into this genuine stress as a result of losing that control on this person.
Yeah, bro. I really just made the Disney amphitheater smell like cum that day.
Why the hell are you carrying my...
Jeff would get an extra $20K in the lawsuit from admitting he's a gay man.
Why didn't you...
Haley is P, but what the fuck is this gay shit we're watching? I think it's been long enough. Every time, theater is mentioned, I just think about the time I got cranked at Vin Diesel is an actor. Theater is gay. Acting is cool. Watching Italia Pornicova or whatever acting reel, please see if you can survive 1 minute. Damn, Big Taste. Big Taste really lore maxing. Haley, everyone in LA knows Vin Diesel is gay. Vin Diesel is bi as fuck. I just know that Giga loves family, bro. Wife beater, family. Bi. Vin Diesel's gay, dude. He loves his family and he loves being bi. You made me go down the Shen Yun rabbit hole, Haley. I had a dose of diesel pumped into me last night. I'm all for family. Acting is P. Actors could get any regular chick if you think about it, or at least enough. Imagine you star in a show that becomes top 10 right now. How much P potential it would present? Oh, for sure. But like theater, gay. But if you're in an epic show everyone likes and you're just crushing it, yeah, you're gonna get some huzz for sure. Comes with the territory. How am I supposed to know? I'm not chronically online. Doobie Stew is P but loves actors. That's a bit gay, dude. I'm talking about the chick potential. Haley, people knew Vin Diesel was gay before everyone had smartphones. It's all well known. Next segment. What if Jeff was all like, I knew exactly where the 3 hoes are, and just started fucking the dog shit out of that OF chick at the... He just started pounding. He's just aggressively pounding her, dude. You can, like, hear the fucking claps all the way to Zimbabwe. Getting good acting gigs is luck and people we shouldn't admire. Acting, dog. You need me, dog. She needs me, dog. I'd admire Pinor if he actually got mod. That would be insane if Pinor got... Let's just say hypothetically, one day he just got modded. Jeff, LOL. Wish I was mod again. It's hypothetically if Pinor didn't abuse his mod privileges. Haley would respect me then. P push. P push. $0 apartments versus $2,000 apartments.
Tokyo is the second most expensive city in Asia for expats. You're planning
You need my big Haley could be a slogan. What if Jeff was your car insurance agent? You think he'd get you a good quote? Oh no, dude, you're getting fucking fleeced.
聞いてもいいですか？
あ、全然今でも実家なのでお金払ってなくて
You're getting the worst coverage. You're gonna pay at least $1,500 every month. That was over 6 months ago.
少しだけ見せてくれたりしてもらえますかね？
大丈夫そうです。
OK。
どうぞ。
University student chick? Wait a minute, what?
どうぞ。
And DJ, okay. She's like Jeff maxing here. What if I suggested a drumline vid? 15K deductible? Dude, that room is insane. She just randomly has a Tampa Bay Rays snapback in there. Impressive. Impressive plushie collection, dude. Cum line.
めっちゃ狭いですよ。
What if you suggested a cum line video?
1回ぐらいの時にこの値段だと
Yeah, when I picture like Haley's room to look like this. But it's just like cars. It's like a Disney Cars collection everywhere.
え、でもみんなこんな感じで
She probably gives unimaginable blowjobs right next to those plushies, dude. Unimaginable blowjobs. If only Haley was Japanese. The Tampa Bay hat is an American appropriation. Shaking my head. This is a random, just a pretty random Tampa Bay Rays hat. Haley reminds me of PP Longstocking.
また上にピンをつけてそれをみんなで
Not gonna lie though, that logo does look sick. When I was a kid, I thought the Wendy's girl and PP Longstocking were the same person.
前に引っ越して
I can see that.
ここ座った時に見えるものが
When you look at fucking PP,
込んでて
PP Longstocking, I need to finish that one, bro. I can't just say PP and not say Longstocking after that. That's cooked.
ちょっと社会学関係の本とか
Pino, you have some weird fantasies. You know PP Longstocking? Pino wants a Frosty when he sees PP. That's not a fantasy. There was a 90s PP cartoon I watched as a kid. Dude, she was stroking Pickle Rick. She knows what she's doing, bro. She was stroking Pickle Rick on purpose. She looked like Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim, for real. Dude, Knives Chow could get it. PP Nor.
なんでこんなプリプリしてるんだろうと思ってなんか気になった
And the movie, no way we had similar childhoods.
DJ とかもしてるんで、ヘッドホンとかも
うわそうっすねめっちゃ多いっすね
多いっすよね。
A lot of Beats headphones.
これが
Dude, this chick is fucking autistic, dude. Looks like a difficult room to get comfortable in. Swoby, you're pronouncing PP wrong. Pippi. She got some skills for it.
好きですね
Was that a Steve Lacy? And then Crystal Castles?
一番好きなのはこれディプロが多分
Diplo?
これ一番好きっすねちっちゃい時からずっと聴いてていろんな
It's pretty...
きっかけになったアーティストかな
It's a, you know... That's like a fucking hipster bitch sense of music. I imagine like in here in the States, it's like normally like a fucking goth chick. Did you watch the live action movie? She got the Aphex, yeah, the Crystal Castles album. I noticed the Steve Lacy right away though. There's a song in there that I like a lot. She's P. She got pretty cool music taste. Jet is so Gen Z, it makes me sick. I fuck with Aphex Twin. Goth chicks are P. Tyler the Creator, yeah, the OG, the very first album. Well, technically, technically there was one before Goblin, but Goblin was like the major release. I've only seen the cartoon, I think. It's the fucking Goon Corner.
Actually, a lot more spacious than I thought. And like, honestly, if I stay here, I'll be sure to find out.
I would rent the VHS from Hollywood Video.
For the second location, we're in Setagaya District, close to Harajuku, and this apartment is 80,000.
Best, yeah. That's the one. That's the one before Goblin. It was free though. It was free. You could download it online. Along with like every other OF member. They were all just free albums and they were just fucking absolutely fire. When did you goon last? I would say like a week and a half ago. Does Jeff goon? Nah, I don't think he goons, Giga. Gooning under the desk. I should try gooning under my desk. It's a pretty large desk, dude. I could get it done. I could rip a fucking goon sesh underneath there. The Tom and Jerry on the stairs is insane. The Odd Future mixtape. What about Radical? Yeah, that shit's P. I'm fucking radical. I'm fucking radical. I'm fucking radical. What? It's been that long since you goon? That's wild. That's a good effort. Goon every day, dude. I need to crank down, dude. It's what the Bible says. Holy shit, Paynar. That's sick. Does he have a Supreme woven fanny pack in there, dude? Now that he's just pulling out Christmas shit? Goon every day, dog. How much goon is too much goon? That's pretty sick. The fucking sausage on a ropes. You show a bitch that in your kitchen, dude, you're getting fucking milked. That's what Pinor has in his kitchen, dude. I would have one of those in my kitchen, bro. That's kind of funny. Oh shit, this guy got New Balances. Time to deliver a pizza ball. Isn't that from Eric Andre? Addicts arise when I arrive. Time to deliver a pizza ball. Aaron, you're the man. I went to a run club this morning, Gigas. I got up at like 7. Stopped by the Starbucks really quick. The other cute chick there, she was just like, "What are you doing up so early? It's like 7:30. Like, what are you doing up at this time?" And then I told her I was gonna go run. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna do like a marathon?" I'm like, yeah, sure. And then she writes like my name, and then a ribbon on it, then a heart. I was like, P. She's like, I can never run. I don't have the stamina or the lungs for it. She was like telling me about crochet and shit. I'm like, how the fuck? How does one even get into crochet, dude? That's fucking insane. Ranch it up. But I go to there was run club shit. People start spawning. I would say like it was more than like 20 people at this shit. There was free coffee. I got this fucking shirt from there. Free. What else? They were giving away like creatine and like protein drinks and shit. And everyone was supposed to run 3 miles except 5 of us, including me. We ended up going all the way up to like Sunset. Ended up doing 6 instead. And it was like a gradual fucking incline going up. And like shit ended up in like damn near the Hollywood Hills. And then fucking go back down. I'm like fucking like I'm chilling. I was still chilling. I wasn't even dying. I was like I kept the fucking solid pace. And the 5 of us gigas finished. There was a chick in there too. There was one chick that was like in dog mode that decided to run all the way up there with us. And only 5 of us did the whole 6 miles. Everyone was like already chilling and done. But the coffee was a fucking hookup, dude. I was like, damn. They were like making mixed drinks too. Like that matcha shit or like frappuccinos. I'm like, nah, just give me the Americano. I'm good. What kind of shoes do you run with? New Balance Elite. Let me see. I forget the name. New Balance Fuel Cell Elite V4. Oh, these right here. I run in these, but this color, not the yellow ones, but it's this one right here, this model. They're like fucking clouds, dude. Trying to get some Hokas for work. Hokas don't look too bad. I'm not your girl. What the fuck, says Haley. Should have told her your name was Pinor and to look you up. I'm going to tell the Starbucks chick. I'm going to tell the Starbucks barista chick my name is Pinor. Those are clean. Pinor try to be American or whatever it is Swoby said. Try to be Americano. I just learned what an Americano is today too. It's an iced espresso, but they pour a little bit of hot water into it. So they dilute the espresso. So it has the same strength as a cup of coffee, if not just a little bit more. I did not know that. I'm definitely telling everyone my name's Pinor now. Yeah, I'm going to Starbucks and giving my name is Pinor. It'd be great too. Like when your order's ready, they'll be like Pinor, Pinor iced Americano. Haley said we are all Pinor now. How the fuck did we end up back in this video? What was happening? Shit, I went to like the other tab. Starbucks is such a good idea. Iced coffee or regular? Iced, Giga. Iced. I hate burning my tongue, and I hate waiting to drink coffee. Like, if you're in a car, you need to sip your shit right away. You're like moving and grooving. Like, there's a high chance you're gonna fucking burn your tongue every time. I don't got time to fucking wait, dude. Am I drunk? No, I'm sober. As a judge. So that's why I like it iced. You can just drink it right away. It's refreshing. You never burn your tongue with fucking iced coffee. Pinor being the class clown.
ちょっと言葉には出せないですけど、はい、下げると、はい、ここが、はい、ここがオンオフです。
Bro, that lamp is crazy.
あ、そうです。
ここに住んでいて、ちょっとなんか窮屈だなとか思ったことは
全然あります。やっぱり狭いので、なんかその洗濯物畳む時とか、なんかやっぱり床がこんだけしか。
Swobie Pop is in. I don't have his in. I thought about it though when I went to pump gas and get a car wash. I was like, maybe I should stop by the fucking smoke shop and get me a Zin.
I have to be honest, renting in Tokyo can be really hard if you're a foreigner or freelancer.
But I didn't stop. I was like, man, I just want to go. I just want to pump gas and get a fucking car wash.
You get a bank account?
Not a bad idea though. I think I'm gonna get one before I hit the Bengals bar in the morning. I'm going to the Bengals fan meetup. And fucking I like watching my team and I like being zinned out. So that might be the move. And there's a 7-Eleven near the fucking bar, so I might stop by and get me some Zins. And I'm not drinking 10 a.m. beers. I am going to get me a smash burger, though. I've only had coffee 4 times in my life. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you, Pinor? Zin it up? Yeah, I need to go Zimbabwe mode. Joe Burrow cost me some money in that Rams Super Bowl. Joe Burrow cost me my emotional fucking well-being. My mental... my mental health. It's not really Joe Burrow's fault though, Angelo. It was the refs, for one, and it was Aaron fucking Donald. Joe Burrow was balling in that game, dude. I like being pimped out at a South LA birthday party. The MILFs at the Bengals meetup were stacked. Yeah, I'm going to reunite with them in the morning. That place, I like in the afternoons, it gets packed, dude. Everyone pulls up. I mean, I've actually met up with some fan giggers that like knew who I was and followed me on Instagram, and they just pulled up, and they were Bengals fans, and they're like, dude, I watched the channel and everything. Like, holy shit, bro, I can't believe you're a fucking Bengals fan. Them giggers got fucking hammered, dude. I was just chilling with them, and they were bar hopping, and those giggers got fucking lit. And it was definitely the last game too. It was the Denver Bengals game, and we beat them, and like our season was on the line, and we fucking won that shit. And then Corey Dillon just pulled up, dude. Corey Dillon was in there. I met that gig of Corey Dillon, and I had the jersey on. How many felony charges do you think Pinor would rack up off of 2 shots of espresso? He hasn't had coffee in years, and he's only had 4. If he just rips 2 espressos, dude, He's robbing a BMW. He's playing music really loud at someone's local liquor store. He's gonna be fucking zinned out. There's gonna be honey packs on the fucking dashboard. He's gonna be playing like fucking death grips at ungodly volumes in that stolen Beamer. He would shit his pants, so there'd be like shit all over the fucking BMW. Charlie Sheen turned gay from crack. Pinor would turn gay for a piece of mint chocolate. David, you can't turn gay. That's the joke, Pinor. What did Haley fucking link here, dude? Holy fuck, here we go. Cum line. You know, I like Galaxy games, Haley. Gigas bring like one big ass drum like this. Like the ones this guy's holding up here. And then sometimes, you know, people will have like one of these and they'll just be ripping that drum for like the whole fucking 90 minutes of the game. It's kind of pee, and they just like learn how to play it on their own. Little by little, like they get good at it. This is a legendary cadence. Yeah, but like this is nothing like the Galaxy games. Like these gigas are going off. Like Elmo Hat Giga, they're going sicko mode. Haley's got her tits out flopping and whopping. Like at the Galaxy game, it's like usually one rhythm. It's like it's like fucking sounds like sped up reggaeton. It's like boom 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 boom. I use Haley's warm hairy red ass as my drum line. David, stop, chill, my guy. Pinor, you would make the drive for love. Pinor would drive to Boston, dude. We could make the next road trip too, Gigas. We go on a cross-country road trip to assist Pinor in rizzing Haley. And he's like, I gotta go to Boston, dude. I gotta meet her, dude. I feel like this is true love. What do I do, Swolby? You gotta go to Boston, man. Fuck it. Let's go to Boston, dude. And Pinor's like, yeah, I'm Pinor. Let's go to Boston, dude. I knew no more choppy cadences, but this one is impressive. Pinor is actually serious about making advances on Haley. We could make road trip too. Just filming the whole road trip going to Boston, dude. Shipping out to Boston. We get there, and then like Haley's like making out with Jeff, and then Pinor's like, no! We drove here to Boston, and Haley's just making out with Jeff. Fuck you, Jeff. Why do I sound like Beavis? Cross-country road trip, do a drum line with Pinor to secure Haley. We stop at like a fucking. We stop at like a coffee shop. It's like a fucking like a Dunkin' Donuts. You know, we meet some chicks and they're going to like a house party. And then we're like, I guess we could stay for like an extra 2 hours until the sun goes down. This is in like, I don't know. This is like somewhere in like Ohio. We're like almost there to Boston. Me and Pinor, we just end up at this fucking house party. It's like the University of Miami, Ohio, but they're all having like a fucking orgy party, and I just get drained by a black chick. There's nothing impressive about a bunch of virgins banging on drums and wiggling their fingers. I'm still a band nerd. Sorry, Haley, I've been mean. Just kidding with you. Damn, the Sesame Street hats, OP. Sorry, Haley, I've been Dunkin' Donuts coffee is ass. Whatever sugar or whatever the fuck they use, at the same time, it's cheaper than Starbucks. All jokes aside, would you let Pinor beat it like a drum? It's fine, Tyler. Papa's in with her and show her the ropes. That has 1 million views. Is Arizona playing right now? God damn, Giga. It's 11:40. Arizona is still playing. This is University of Arizona. Dude, they're fucking whooping on Weber State. Where the fuck is Weber State anyway? What's the score? It was like 43-0. Some shit like that. We should make the donation goal to you being Haley's pickup artist coach. Holy fuck, Gaga. Holy fuck, Gaga. Alright. I just want a Haley Swolby mixtape, sex tape. Ohio won like 60-0. Who'd they play? Grambling State? Yeah, they just beat the brakes off of Grambling State. Haley, the type to steal over the hedge from $5.99 bin at Walmart. Haley is a respected businesswoman. FSU, Florida State, also put a fucking absolute whoop ass. I don't know I forgot who they played, but let me see. I was like, damn, bro. FSU might be good this year. HuzzHunters.com. Are you locked in? Oh, nice. Oklahoma beat Michigan? Fuck yeah. Where the fucking scores, Giga? Here's the scoreboard. Haley is a respected businesswoman. Haley, the type to steal over the hedge from the $5.99 DVD bin at Walmart. Angelo 3K, you're off by 10 points. Ohio State beats Grambling by 70 points. 70-0, dude. It's time everyone on this Grambling team, they just go start door dashing, okay? That defense, they all need to just start working for DoorDash. That's it. It's over. Sometimes I feel like the Antichrist in this chat. One day I'll get one of you in a drum corps, and it's Pinor. Haley, I legit imagine you as the one time at band camp girl from American Pie. Where the fuck is Austin, PA, dude? That is an insane fucking college name. Yeah, I went to Austin, PA. Who the fuck cares, bitch? Suck my dick. Bethany... I almost said it wrong. I almost said Bethany Cockman. Bethany Cookman. Where the fuck is that anyway? And why do they have a football team? Oregon beat the brakes out of Oklahoma State 69-3. Fuck. Texas just took an absolute dookie on San Jose State. Where's the other one of significance? Okay, South Florida beat a ranked SEC Florida Gators team 18-16. Whoever put money on that is an absolute madman, and it just made fucking money tonight. What are you talking about? I'm talking about college football, dude. All right, here we go. Florida State 77-3, Giga. I think that was like the highest scoring game today. No, actually. Yeah, it was 77. Florida State, they just completely annihilated East Texas A&M. I didn't even think that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a fucking school, to be honest with you. I don't know why they even play football. East Texas A&M, dude? What the fuck? Baylor beats SMU. Baylor is just notoriously known just for upsets. Baylor is just like an ultimate wild card team. Texas A&M beats Utah State. Not surprised. Ole Miss beats Kentucky. That was like a pretty back and forth game. That was a good one. Alabama beats UL Monroe 73-0. Fuck. It is all these teams though, like just playing a bunch of nobodies. Utah Utes play Cal Poly. To be honest, I was interested in going into. Damn. Cal Poly been at a football team, dude. First season was in 1915. What the hell? Well, they must suck really bad because I didn't even think they even had a football team. Shit. Big Sky Conference? What the fuck? Teams feel them Texas refs be cheating. Leo the type to tell chicks at Sharkies he played for Baylor, dude. I was the place kicker for Baylor, dude. I was broke the state record for most place kicks. I also played special teams. One time I had like an 85-yard punt return. It was Baylor school record, dude. It's hip to be buying white. Portland State. North Arizona. That's a team? Holy tits. North Arizona Lumberjacks. Does anyone want to be a lumberjack, Giga? Bro, what is this conference? This conference is crazy. Sacramento State. Oh my God. God forbid. God forbid you just fucking end up in buttfuck Sacramento and you enroll yourself or you get accepted to the Sacramento State. What the fuck, Giga? I did not know that was a fucking school. Holy shit. UC Davis, fucking Aaron the Jew went there. That Giga went to UC Davis. Football team is Cheeks. Portland State, I didn't know that was even a team. They're 0-3. Fuck. Portland State, their logo looks kind of sick. Ever heard of Johnny Manziel, dude? I was that guy at Valley College. Johnny Manziel was an absolute baller in college football. I was like Johnny Manziel in college, dude. When I was playing for Baylor, dude. They got that rookie QB in Sacramento. Sacramento State? Sacramento State is not good. Bro had 107 passing yards and went 11 for 27 with one pick. That is fucking dog shit. Aaron the Jew would be so bad at football. It would be cooked. It would be cooked to see Aaron the Jew play safety or like just be a defensive tackle. Fuck. All right, Gigas. I gotta go to bed soon. His wide receivers are ass, though. Yeah, but any good QB can make an ass fucking wide receiver, like, catch some shit. Unless they just don't have hands. And they can't route run. Then you're fucked. He announces Aaron the Jew, safety, Sacramento. Aaron the Jew, safety, Sacramento State. All right, Gigas, I got to get up in the morning. I'm hitting that Bengals fan meetup, Dodds. I get to put the jersey on. Been a long time. Been a long time since we rocked the jersey on Sundays. Peace, pimp. Stay black, stay Amish. Most importantly, who they? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Posh. Bye.